We're recording. The chat is up. Welcome, welcome. I'm starting a little bit early just to make sure everything is working. Okay, Bonbon's not there yet, so we'll get her when she comes back from eating. Okay, I see myself here, but I just want to make sure you all can see and hear me. So let me know in the chat. Say hi. I see Domengub. I see Chris Fist. I see G420. Oh, my cell phone's right here. I see Cody Starton 999. I see Eddie Moretti. Yo. We started a little bit early today because I just after last time's Club Sesh, I just want to make sure it's working. So I don't go off on a tangent and no one can see me. Did I leave the stove on? I think it's just Bonbon. Anyway, happy almost birthday. Yes. Hi, Petra. Hi, Christian. Yes, Bonbon is 2 on February 14 is Valentine's Day. She's a rescue baby, so I don't really know when her actual birthday is, but it's sometime in February. So to help my brain remember, and what a better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than to celebrate Bonbon. So I love it. Hi, Joy. Welcome to the live stream. We're a little bit early today. So that's, we'll see how many people come in. It's kind of a fun live stream. The topic isn't as touchy as I normally make it. So happy about that. I hope the sound is good for everyone. Hi, Doug Z Bones. How's it going? We're going to look into cannabis in Italy. So we'll look at the history of cannabis in Italy. We'll also look at, I'm going to turn up my sound a little bit. We're going to look at kind of the current laws and regulations in Italy. And I need to get some better eye cream. Anyway, it's not cannabis isn't legal in Italy, but let's look at what is allowed and who are some of the top players in Italy's legalization movement. And then we're also going to look at Torrone recipes, which is Italian nougat. So we'll see how it's made because it's fun to look at recipes. Still a little early, but I think I'm going to order some food. Harry Lee. Hi. You guys, do you think I should order food? I really just want your permission because I've been trying to only eat at home, which is fine, but it just gets really boring, I can make, I cook really fun recipes for the club, but for day-to-day stuff, what I eat in my day-to-day is pretty boring. I'm not oh, you know what I'm going to whip up myself today? I'm going to make a roast for one person. No, I don't do that. So the club is really how I let loose in the kitchen and experiment. And obviously writing the cookbook, I had a lot of great recipes in the cookbook that I totally devoured, which was fun. But now I'm kind of I've got gnocchi in the freezer. I don't really want that right now. I have some spaghetti. You can make Bonbon some carb treats for her birthday. I know. I was thinking of making Bonbon some money. I was reading Harry Lee's comment. I was thinking of making Bonbon some treats for her birthday. Harry Lee says don't order food. Harry Lee, that wasn't the answer I was looking for. I was looking for, yeah, do it. I'll get your dinner. Groceries are getting expensive. It's wild. Like eggs right now. I'm eating every single egg that I've got. No waste on the eggs. I mean, I was never wasteful with eggs, but you know, just like trying to be super diligent. It's just like sometimes you want kimchi stew. Kodiak online. Log it in online. Welcome to the live stream. I go live every Wednesday at 4:20 p.m., which it is right now. And I go live every Saturday at 1:20 p.m. for the kitchen sesh, which is a lot of fun. Last week we did Boston cream donuts, and they were delicious. I ate a lot of them. I ate the rest of the pastry cream. I ate a lot of donut holes. You know, anyway. Everything is getting expensive. It's true. Eddie, don't make dinner. I'll make dinner. Okay, well, you're not here. I'm always, look at that. Christian says, fucking order out. Thanks, Christian. Also, I'm going to put your name. I'm going to put 2 into my cookbook raffle. Ooh. So you have a chance to win some club merch, club mug, and a t-shirt and a hat. Eggs are $14 a dozen. That's wild. I mean, I paid that much for eggs the other day because the grocery store I normally go to sold out. They didn't have any eggs. There were quail eggs there. And I was like, what the how many quail eggs do I use to make donuts? Anyway, Christian, I'm writing your name into the raffle. Thank you so much. Now it comes to question, what should I order? Should I order Korean food? There's a really good Korean spot. I'm doing another one for Christian. There's a really good, obviously it's LA, so there's incredible Korean food in LA. And I know people always just associate Korean food with like Korean barbecue, or maybe bibimbap is really good too. But I really love kimchi jjigae, which is kimchi stew, especially on like a rainy. Here's your raffle tickets, Christian. They're going into my nifty raffle. I really like this raffle. See, look at. Kodiak Gaxiola. Yeah, I did last Saturday. I don't know who was there, but tell him how fun that live was. It was really wild. So, it was a wild live, and I made a lot of donuts, way too many donuts. Winslow ate 2 donuts, and then he took 2 with him. I ate 3. Anyway, I walked up the stairs after that. Bon like dragged me up the stairs. She's like, come on. Anyway, can't go wrong with kimchi. Okay, so then there's also really good Thai, right? LA has excellent Thai. So I could do Thai food. Yeah, the Boston cream donuts was really good. You should watch that live stream again. There's also a good short of me just like filling one and eating one, and you can see how perfectly they turned out. What happened to all of them? I ate them. They got eaten, and then Winslow took them. He took them and gave them to some of his friends. He has like these friends he goes and sees after the live streams. Hi, Joshua. And so his friends just like get hooked up with whatever I made, you know, the day before or the day of. Yeah, it's a Saturday night. So he goes out. He's got buddies in the area, and it's always nice. He can bring them. Peanut curry is so good. Yeah, we could do Thai food. Okay. Let me get my app out. let's see what we got here. So we could do Thai. We could do poke. Sometimes I like poke. Like there's this one spot all about poke, and I kind of like them. Maybe I'll do poke. Do you guys want to watch me eat poke though? You can vote. I'll let you vote. Okay, so there's the poke. There's Yangji Gamjatang. Sorry if I didn't say that correctly, but they're excellent. That's the kimchi jjigae that I really love. There's also, if I did Thai, I'd probably do sticky rice. Haven't tried poke. It's really good. I love it. I know it's a lot of choices here. So that's where I get kind of stuck. I'm trying to think of like what would be the least kind of unappealing to eat on camera. Kimchi stew is going to be, that's like what I eat when I'm alone and, like trying to, oh, you're eating poke right now. Maybe I should get poke. Poke feels healthy a little bit. Ooh, but I wonder if I could get I want Krispy Kreme with the poke. Let's see. Should we do poke? Sticky rice, excellent choice. Yeah, I do love sticky rice. They're good. Like they're kind of like it's not like spicy Thai. I like it really, really spicy, but we're not doing a Philly cheesesteak. No. I don't know if I want a banh mi. Can we see images of the food? Let me bring this up so that I just don't want it to here, let me bring up my browser sesh. Let me hide Bon for now because she's not here. Can we see images of the food? My cookbook. If you haven't pre-ordered my cookbook, please pre-order. It really means a lot. Here's the cookbook. Here, let me bring up my. Oh wait. Oh shit. Sorry guys. The chat. When I switch to this chat, I have to. Or when I switch to this, haven't pre-ordered my cookbook, whatchamacallit, this frame, I have to make sure I switch the chat over. Okay, that should work. Wait, oh shit. There we go. Sorry guys, the chat. Okay, when I switch, y'all are saying something. Chat. If I had to choose between regular and sticky rice, I'm going sticky rice. Oh, sticky rice is the name of the restaurant. Frame. I have to. So okay, let me see if I can get these places for you. Okay, when I switch, y'all are saying. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. If I had to choose between regular and sticky rice, I'm going sticky rice. Oh, sticky rice is the name of the restaurant. Okay, so let me see if I can get sticky rice. I can get these places. Echo Park or LA. They have one downtown too. But that one is like not quite as good. Eat sticky rice. Okay, so let me see. All right, bringing people together with Thai food and drinks since 2013. Cute. So this is sticky rice. I really like. They have. Let's look at the menu. Eat sticky rice. Voice is doubling. Oh, it might be because. All right, bringing people together with Thai food and drinks since 2013. Cute. So this is sticky rice. I really like. They have. There we go. Can you hear me? Is that better? You want to know why? I think it was because the browser was playing. Hi, tiny dog. That's all the food you get. Is this better? Sorry. I see you, Eddie. I see it. It's because when I switched over to this browser setup, the video, I have the YouTube video like open, and so it. Is this better? Okay, good. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. Bonbon, please don't like pull at me. I don't like it. I wish you spoke English. You're fucking annoying. Sorry, you guys. She didn't speak English, so she doesn't know what I'm saying. All right, so we got chicken satay. We got veggie egg rolls. I would do these crispy French shrimp rolls right now. We might be doing sticky rice. I don't want crispy tofu. Thai pork jerky, roti with green curry. That's good, but it's not very filling. Fish sauce wings, fried chicken wings in our secret umami sauce. Yum. Penang curry rice or curry fries. Papaya salad classic. Tom yum. Spicy lab. Tumka. Cow soy. Boat noodles. Tom yum. What do you guys think? Kung Pao calamari. Where did you see that? Stop. You already had dinner. You had dinner. You're not getting anything else. No. Where do you see the calamari? I see calamari. Where the fuck did you? I don't see calamari. Looks like a fox. Kung Pao. Bonbon the fox. Oh, did you guys see Bonbon? She's being annoying. Oh, good. She's up on her thing. Do you guys want to see her? There, you can just see her little legs, her little furry legs as she investigates. She's investigating. Okay. We have noodle soup. We have grilled. I do like the gai yang. It's really good with the sticky rice, and it has a side of papaya salad. And I do love curry. What do you think we should do? Curry would mean I have like stuff for tomorrow. Pad Thai is good too. Or pad see ew. Shit. Ooh, I do love pad krapao. Pad krapao is really good. Do I want pad krapao? Shit. Help me, you guys. Hi, Kathy. Hello. Ciao. We're deciding what I'm going to get. So this is sticky rice, right? And they have mango sticky rice. Ooh, I do love the crispy banana samosa. Okay, let me fucking see. This might be what we're doing. Do I want egg rolls? Let's think. I'm going to just put things in, and I'll probably end up taking things out because it'll be too expensive. Do they have grilled chicken salad? No, they don't have that. They have... I think what we're going to do is, I really love pad krapao. Let's fucking do it. It's usually gai, which is chicken. Oh my God. Thank you, Pete. Also, if you guys want to bypass YouTube, you can also Venmo me at the Edibles Club. But that's great. Pete, I'm going to put your name into the raffle. You're put in here. Christian, you two, you've been put into the raffle multiple times. Pete. Thank you. Here we go. Into the raffle. Good luck. Oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta bring this thing over. Ooh. Okay. In you go. My mom was trying to eat the raffle tickets. Okay. There we go, Pete. All right, so I'm going to get chicken, and I think we're going to do spicy. Do I want to add a fried egg? Sure. Okay, so that's a starch. That's a thing. That's a meat. And I'm getting these fucking banana samosas. I don't care. And it comes, I think that comes, does it come with a little, with papaya salad? Let me see. Served with jasmine rice. Spice warning, even when ordering the mild version, there will be heat. What about grilled duck salad? Kodiak, did you look at this menu? Look at this menu. This is where I'm ordering from, okay? There's no like salad situation here. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't want a salad. Cheaper option, although this papaya salad looks good. I wish they had like a side of papaya salad. Like I don't want a whole thing of papaya salad. I just want a little bit of papaya salad on the side. American is gonna fried egg. America. Oh wait, Pete, you did $20? Shit, I gotta put your name in again. I thought it says third one. I thought it was saying $3. My bad, man. Thank you so much. You rock. Pete's been around for a minute. Bonbon, the tiny little dog, is being so annoying right now. I'm not giving you shit. No means no, Bonbon. Pete. Here we go. Going into the raffle. And I've got a bunch of emails I have to put in here too. We might pull it. Like I might pull the raffle multiple times. Hi, Bill. The print is insanely small. You can't read that? It's Thai food. It's going to be, have you ever had Thai food before? I don't know if you have. But sorry, that didn't really do much. Because it's like not. I don't know why I can't grab that. Shoot. Okay. Sorry. I tried my best. It's not working to like move it over. And if I zoom in, there you go, buddy. How's that? Fucking big enough. She doesn't need to pee, Petra. She wants treats. That's what she wants. I know my dog. She wants more food because she feels like she's getting left out. This place is pretty expensive. And I do want this papaya salad. Let's look at how much it is with the papaya salad. We'll do that at medium because they do make their papaya salad spicy. This is going to be something crazy. $54, you motherfuckers. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. I think if I get rid of one, should I get rid of the crispy shrimp rolls? Or should I get rid of the papaya salad? I think if I want to be healthy, because I'm already getting the banana samosa and I don't want to get rid of that, I'm going to get rid of the crispy shrimp rolls because it's too much food. This was $40 and we're going to have it delivered, but with tip, because I always tip 20%. It's more. But thank you, everyone thank you, Christian and Pete, for buying me dinner. We're doing it. I know the crispy shrimp rolls sound really good, but I'm trying to be healthy, okay? Because it's like those donuts was a lot. Anyway, so I got papaya salad because I always love papaya salad. And then you guys can see me sweat a little bit. It's good to sweat. And she's got toys. Petra, this dog is so spoiled. She's got toys. She went on 2 walks today. She Her tummy wasn't feeling good, so I made her chicken and rice so she can feel better. Give me your sloth. Oop. Try not to knock down all of my equipment. Take the gun, live the crisp. I'm sorry. I canceled it, okay? I canceled the shrimp. It's better for my butt. I don't need to eat fried shrimp rolls. I'm going to eat and banana samosas, okay? I wanted that. So I got it. Yeah, Eddie, Petra, and Stu in the house. They're all members of my Patreon, the Edibles Club, which is really awesome. Let me show you guys. Let me put that in there for the chat. If you haven't joined the Edibles Club yet, where's your toy? What'd you do with your sloth? Go get your sloth. I can't play with you if you don't have your sloth. You should join the Edibles Club. Bonbon is just like, you know, she knows when I'm trying to do something. Where's your toy? Oh, there it is. There it is. She knows when. Go get it. She didn't go get it. Go get it. See, if I open the door to let her out, the chances of her. Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm going to open the door. The food's going to be here at like 5:05. I'm going to open the door. Oh, wait, bong bong. Why is it? Oh, you want to know why? That's me, you guys. This is me. I changed it to a different. Winslow set this up for me. Oh, shoot. Because it's not. I can't pin it. Fucking A, man. Oh, and I can't do the wrench. Shit. Fuck. Okay, give me a second. I gotta fix something. Oop. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry, Bonbon. What are mingles? I don't. Oh, wait. I ate a whole bag of these new Pringles things called mingles, and I'm very mad at myself and burping too much. How is everyone? You're funny. I'm good. I'm going to switch to my Vanessa Marigold account so I can.
Jason Eisner is one of the.
Shut up, lady. Sorry, there was a commercial. Bonbon's always jealous of whatever. Stop mad at myself and burp. Oh, I don't like to hear myself. Okay, here we go. Let me put this. Hi, Becky. Oh, why am I still? That's weird. I'm logged in. Let me get rid of this. I wonder if that'll ruin the chat. Hello. No, I don't want to be Bong Bong. I want to be Vanessa. I should be Vanessa. So weird. I'm logged in. Let me get. You guys like the Bong Bong? Yeah, it's still Bong Bong. I don't want to be Bong Bong. I want to be Vanessa. Anyway, I can't fucking change it. Bong Bong is me. It's just a different YouTube handle that I created so that I could like look stuff up here with you guys without it being an issue. But now it's still being an issue. I want to look up, and I can't assign a wrench or anything like that because, let me see. No, I can't fucking do shit because I'm not the boss here. Joshua, we're going to let it ride. You're right. Let's let it ride. I need to roll a joint. I'll finish this little roach, but then I got to roll a joint before this food comes. Before we dive into Italy, I got a little heater going here. Space heater. She's licking her plate. Cheetos hot fries. Yeah, that sounds good. I've never had those. Let's look at what Pringles. Let me get this for you so we can look at what she's eating. I know. It's bong bong. Isn't it funny? I never know what to fucking do with that shit. Pringles Mingles, puff snacks, sharp cheddar, white. Yum. These look good. Yeah, I would crush. See, I try not to buy things like that because I eat the whole thing. Who's gonna like eat one? Yeah, I can't resist it. I love it. Oops. Oh no. Delete. It's gonna be here pretty soonish. Not really, but maybe. Bonbon, please leave me alone. I just want to let you know we're running a big sale all week until Monday. It's 25% off all books and magazines. Yes. Yes. I will post tomorrow. Sorry, Now Serving is messaging me. Post tomorrow about this. Thank you. Gisela. I wonder how people pronounce it incorrectly. Are you sober now? Someone asked me like that. What kind of question is that? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting distracted by Instagram assholes. Oop, don't spill your drink. All right, so I was going to Ruffles Double Crunch. Look at us just looking at this. Ben & Jerry's. Yum, Pete. I love Ben & Jerry's. Michelle, I told my husband I'd rather have the flu so I can stop eating again. Oh my God, you're so funny. That's the one silver lining of getting really sick is you always lose like 10 pounds just from shitting yourself and only being able to like eat liquid diet. Thanks everyone for watching. If you watched the KD episode of Incredible Edibles, it is crushing right now. It has over 700,000 views, which is amazing. So I'm super stoked about that. Actually, let's smoke some good weed because I've been smoking this kind of mid. This is a Golden State. Let me get it into focus. A Golden State, cute packaging. Let me read this, what you're saying. Oh, and I wanted to send myself down for an event. Yes. Sorry, people are messaging me. Boop, boop, boo. Let's start getting into this whole shebang, okay? How do I send this to? I made a list. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Copy link. For some reason, I don't want to have to log into my... I'm so bad at videos, I don't watch anything, I know. I hate... Sorry, I'm trying to log into something and it's really annoying. Let me get this. 767,000 views is crazy. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love it. The lights are still on. again. So tired right now. Happy you're getting high. Yes. I'm going to get high. I wanted to watch this video. Let me see if I can just send it to myself. Copy link. Have you listened to Fedora? Have I listened to what? Let me see what you're saying. Have you listened to Shakira's new record? No. Petra, I can't buy ice cream anymore. If I have a pint of ice cream, I just know. Do you know what I mean? I stop like trying to control it. I stop being like, I'm only going to have like a couple scoops every night. I just know I'm going to crush the pint. Okay. So I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. And if I buy it, I know that it will not be there for very long. And that's just how it is. That's not changing. The only thing that's going to change is how often I buy it. So here we go. Let's watch this and learn something. Oh, wait. Why can't I hear it? Oh, God, I fucking hate technology. Why does it have to be so annoying? AirPod Max. That's what we want connected. No, keep it connected. My Magic Keyboard's going to die, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't it? Story of my life. Let's about to put this in. Oops. Now I'm fucking shit up. Oh no. I want the sound on this. And I want to start it from the beginning. Okay, let's try it again.
Ever wondered how ancient Romans
That sounds really low. I don't know if it is for everyone.
treated pain in battle? Cannabis was their secret weapon for pain relief and healing. These brave warriors faced injuries but had remedies at hand. Doctors in ancient Rome used cannabis for various ailments. Textual evidence shows its medical use was well documented. Cannabis was seen as a natural remedy for pain and inflammation. These practices laid the groundwork for modern medicine today. So, next time you think of cannabis, remember its rich history. Ever wondered how ancient Romans...
Okay, but they didn't really tell us very much, did they? Hate technology. Wait 1 second. I want to read this. Keep food addiction under control. It took me a while. Yeah, it's hard. I just don't buy it. It took me 4 years to lose baby weight and I got down to 129. Whoa. And finally, which is basically my normal weight. And I won't even check now because I know after I was sick last week, I gained what I lost and more. You just got to listen to your body. Try to eat somewhat intuitively. I know that's hard for people because sometimes your intuition is like more, you stress out and you eat because of stress or boredom or, ooh, wow. Winslow brought me this. This is from Cornerstone Wellness in Eagle Rock. This is some mighty. God damn it. 1 second, everyone. I don't think so. I don't think so. Bon bon. God damn it. Where did you even get that? Here, do you want a hoof? Do you want a hoof? Here you go. Take this. Get out of here. Sorry, you guys. Oh my God. Sorry. Kodiak. I figure out a lot of technology for this live stream, so I feel I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But look at this flower. You want to know why? You want to know why it's so purple? It's called anthocyanin. And it's why cauliflower, I guess you can't really see how purple this is. You have to know that it looks green still. Maybe on. No. I don't know how I could show you guys how purple this is, but it's actually purple. Let me see if I can do my NDI. Let me see. Oh, of course, my camera is totally filthy. iPhone. You can't really see it here either, but boop, boop. Sorry. Usually I have this like, you can't really see how purple it is, but it is quite purple. It just looks green. But this is what I'm going to smoke. It looks very dense. Like if you look at this nug, right, when we talk about like mids versus this, I want you to look at that beauty. Fucking iPhone, man. Focus. There's not a lot, oops, not a lot of light. Look at these guys. Not so nice, right? So I'm stoked to smoke that. I'm gonna grind it up right now. Oh, bonbon. Cam, turn that off. Does anyone know what to, wait 1 second. Pomegranate ice cream, roll that up, Vanessa. I'm going to. Guten Tag allerseits. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How's it going? Good evening. Does anyone know how, hi Goldilocks Zone, does anyone know how to deal with finding a glass screen to fit my bong? I ordered some and they're too tiny and they just fall right through. Dumb. You're not dumb. An awesome Amsterdam bong I can use. Does anyone have any advice for Michelle? Michelle, definitely put that into the club chat because the group chat will, on Patreon, the group chat will for sure have an answer for you. So anyway, Winslow brought that over to me, so I'll grind that up. Oh shit, my Thai food's here. Just let him do his job, Bonbon. Just let him do his job. She's a guard dog. Okay, well, I guess, do you guys mind if I eat this Thai food before I smoke this weed? Because I don't want it to get cold. I'm like, what did I get? Let me get the food. I'll roll this up. A lot happening here. Sorry. Joshua, thanks. Oh, God. Are you chewing on that? Are you eating it? Thank you. Okay. Thai food. Thai food. Okay. Oh shit. Turned off my heater. I could use chopsticks, but I find that Thai food is easier to eat. with spoon and fork, and like that's what I saw more in Thailand. So okay, it's cheering on eat. Goldilocks says eat. So let me show you what I got. I actually can show you on my iPhone so you can see. We can open this up together. Oop, shit. Sorry, you guys. Here we go. So here's my dinner. Wait, let me make this bigger. Those are my little leggies. Here we go. This is the krapao guy, which is chicken. It's a basil. Oh, fuck. It's a Thai basil fried rice. And we got the fried egg on top. That looks spectacular. I'm not going to lie. And should I have gotten the shrimp rolls? Probably, but I didn't. And then we also have papaya salad. Let me put this. Oh my God, I need a bigger desk. Put this here. This is also going to be spicy and delicious. I love it. I love it. Okay. That's what's for dinner. Thanks, Christian and Pete, for buying me dinner tonight. Let's try to watch something that's interesting. Don't let me down. What's going on? Oh, yeah. It looks super good, you guys. I'm stoked about this. I want to watch something, though, while we eat. Oh, shoot. Let me see what we got. Goodness gracious. She's really chomping down on that fucking hoof. She loves a hoof. So gross. Okay, so then let me see. This is, and we can just start looking up stuff on YouTube. I have some links that I wanted to look at. Oh, this is heating up the wood. It's not good. This is so awkward. Paste. And
moved to Rome. Some of the first writings in ancient Rome come from a satirist, Gaius Lucilius. There are fragments of his work, not completed works, but fragments. However, on the fragments that we have, it states that he knew that cannabis was a main source for sales at the time. And that's actually really interesting for me to find out, because originally I thought that hemp sales weren't really a thing until 1000 to 1400 AD. Hemp sales were a huge, huge thing. It was really advantageous to have hemp sales because they could last exponentially longer than flax sales, which is what they used before hemp sales, apparently. But that would mean that they could have gone longer distances than we previously might have thought. However, the first archaeological...
Oh, wow. Let's watch this. I'm not watching Joe Rogan. I want to see this.
Part of the Comprehensive Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act. This is where the government gets its 5 schedules for substances. And marijuana was added to Schedule 1.
Bye, Kodiak.
Schedule 1 is, and I quote, classified as having a high potential for abuse.
Hi, Patrick.
No currently accepted medical use and treatment
so
in
good.
the United States, and a lack of accepted safety for use of the drug or any other substance under medical supervision. That is insane. But there's actually a reason why it was initially put in Schedule 1. Congress asked the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare to recommend where cannabis would be put in the schedules. Now, understandably, this department stated that they didn't have enough research to give a proper recommendation. So they requested for it to be put on Schedule 1 until a report came out on their findings on marijuana.
Oh, it's so good. It's so spicy. I don't like Joe Rogan, no. Happy early V-Day, everyone. It's happening. Oh, it's so spicy. Papaya salad is going to be really spicy too, but I love it. It's so good for you. I don't know. I might have made that up. I don't know if it's good for you. But it's got like... a lot of fish sauce. A lot of chilies. Green beans. Out of seasoned tomato. And it's shredded green papaya. Usually there's peanuts on it. I don't know where their peanuts are. Petra, what are you going to the doctor for, if you don't mind me asking? I hope you're okay. I feel so much better. Having some rice. Joshua. You know what else I have an unhealthy addiction to? Chobani coffee creamer. Makes me drink too much coffee, and then is too much sugar in it, but I love the froth. Yum, it's so good, right? Those coffee creamers are really sneaky, but they're delicious. They're so good. Don't tell the Italians. Is it the same as what you get in Thailand? No. It's good though. I could have got Thai spicy. Was the Bon Appetit cookbook? Oh, it is. Yeah, that's the Bon Appetit cookbook. That's funny. Yeah, right there. I was a contributor on that cookbook, but I did not write it. I wrote how to eat weed and have a good time. Okay, get ready for bed. Oh, wait. I need an x-ray on my shoulder. Oh, man. Shoulders are really hard. They always get fucked up, I find. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit because it's spicy as shit. I'm going to see what... I want this. I hope this is okay. I don't get in trouble for this. Vanessa says...
Italy's flourishing so-called
Really?
cannabis light industry risks being uprooted
That's
this
funny.
year, with Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni pushing a bill through Parliament that producers say threaten thousands of jobs and millions of euros of investments. Marijuana production is illegal in Italy, but 8 years ago, Parliament authorized trade in hemp, a cannabis variety grown for its industrial and non-psychoactive
Interesting.
uses.
Yeah.
Now,
the hemp
Maloney's
market.
arch-conservative coalition government says the 2016 law is too lax and wants to ban any product deriving from the hemp flower. Hemp producers like Alessio Amacone are crying foul at its rapid reversal.
Right.
It's absurd that a state wants to protect, safeguard and make Italian businesses work by starting a legitimate supply chain, and now wants to shut it all down, sending people home and forcing entrepreneurs to buy abroad. They are not protecting Italian companies, they are protecting foreign companies.
The government's anti-drug department likens the products made from the flower to recreational drugs, saying in a statement they could pose risks to public or road safety. And Augusta Monterulli, a lawmaker with Maloney's Brothers of Italy party, says the ruling coalition is determined to stamp out grey areas in the law. If anyone was hoping to operate within legal uncertainty, that's not possible with us, she said.
Oh, well, good for you, you little shit.
But Amacone says they're waging a war on a substance that science has proven is not a drug.
Right.
Hemp contains very low levels of the psychoactive compound THC, meaning it can't get you high. Instead, it has higher concentrations of cannabidiol, or CBD, known for its potential therapeutic effects, such as reducing anxiety, pain, and inflammation. CBD is mainly derived from the plant's flowering parts, known as inflorescence.
It's not high in either
Producers say the flowers are a vital part of a supply chain that ranges from food and textiles to cosmetics. An Italian trade group told Reuters there are some 3,000 companies in Italy's hemp industry with 10,000 full-time employees. It has an annual turnover of around 500 million euros, with about 90% of the local product exported. For Silvio Saraceni, the owner of a cannabis light shop in Rome, the bill spells economic suicide.
I'm going to get at those
We feel like we're holding our breath, he said. We're unable to think about the future or investments because we are in total uncertainty.
Okay, tell us in the group chat, okay? Okay, wait. I don't want to play anything that's just going to go. This is going to get in trouble. Let's see what this says. So they're trying to, like, that lady was finding keepers. It's okay. I've just been eating Thai food. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. You want to say hi to the club? Come here. Oh, God. I'm not giving you a treat. She can't get a treat because then she's going to learn to be annoying as shit even more than she is. Anyway. I lost some people because I was eating food. I'm sorry, everyone. But I feel so much better. You know, when you get kind of grouchy. I wasn't grouchy. I just, like, was starting to panic about what I was going to eat. Because I was like, oh, shoot. I don't have time to cook anything. And God, pasta sounds so boring. But this Thai food is so good because I'll eat that rice. Like, that's breakfast tomorrow. I'm not going to finish that. I'll eat more of the papaya salad because it's not good for another day. But that rice is totally going to be killer next day. I love spicy food. My people are from a part of Italy that is... Oh, I wish we could watch this Discovery Moonshiners make 140 proof absinthe, but my people are from Calabria, and they really love. That's like the only place in Italy that you really find chilies, the Calabrian chilies. They're so good.
I took a week off smoking weed earlier this month. I traveled to Italy and didn't want to travel with weed, and there was a situation over there. They recently legalized it, but it has to be under 1% THC. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with weed here, but we were working with like 30% out here.
Yeah, exactly. So hemp is like 0.3% THC.
I'm doing this for the taste, you know what I'm saying? I went to dispensaries just to check it out, and they were also selling edibles, and those had to be under 5 milligrams per packet. Also, like way less than out here.
No, it wouldn't even be 5 milligrams, I don't
17
think.
bags of gummy worms.
I don't know. We have to like look up what the rules are in Italy.
I took a week off smoking weed earlier this.
He wasn't very funny. I tried something, but I'm just trying to like see what we can find, and then we're gonna look up the laws. I don't want to listen to this because I feel like it'll get flagged for. What up, club? Hey, Marvin. Everyone here that isn't a part of the club should check out the Edibles Club. The peeps are super dope, and it's always a great time. Thank you so much. I fucking love the club. I don't know if this will work because I'm in this weird bonbon. Does that work? No, it doesn't fucking... So weird. Why can't I post a link? Because I'm so annoyed right now. I'm so annoyed because I'm logged in to the Vanessa Lavorado account. And I'm live here. And let me see. Is it going to do it as Bonbon? Oh, no. Here. There we fucking go, my friends. And now I should be able to pin this. That's my club link. If you want to join the Patreon. It's really cool. It's got a great group chat. Very cool community. What are you smoking on? I'm rolling up this a Golden State Snow Dream. Snow Dream is what it's called. It doesn't have any info for me. Winslow brought it over and it looks amazing. The buds looked really nice. I'm excited to light this up. Marvin, I mean, I'm in the club. If that's not incentive enough to join, I don't know what to tell you. You heard him. It's a fun club. I feel like most of the people here are probably in the club. But sometimes we go like randomly. YouTube will kind of put us out into the world and it'll be like, what club are you talking about? Okay, let me see if we can get something. Italian cannabis laws. We could go to we watched the Reuters. I'm just going to take us to Wikipedia. Why not? Cannabis is currently legal for medical and industrial uses in Italy, although it is strictly regulated. You heard that lady. What a little snot nose that lady was. You think you can operate like this? You can. It's like the Italians need money, bitch. The Italians need money. You can't like ride on White Lotus filming in Sicily forever. There's a reason all those houses. People always like to send me houses in Italy. They're look, they'll pay you €50 to move to this little house in the middle of nowhere and you can own the home and like, but it's, you know, it's depressing. It's sad. It's not. It's a sign that there's no economy there. There aren't any jobs. So if you're like some fucking rich, excuse my language, if you're some rich bitch that doesn't need to work ever again, by all means, and you have like tons of money to spend fixing up a place and you don't mind being in the middle of nowhere, then go and move. But for what I know, Italy needs more jobs, and the cannabis industry is an opportunity for more jobs. That's why I'm curious to see what happens with Thailand, because they're really trying to regulate the industry. And when I was there a couple years ago, we shot that a couple years ago, if you can believe. It was like Starbucks. There was a cannabis shop on every corner. So I don't really know how they're going to like put the toothpaste back in the tube on that one, because there's just like so many people who've invested their time and their money and, you know, risked a lot. And then, you know, the government was so gung-ho about it. They gave 1 million plants away when Thailand legalized. So for them to kind of like roll it back, it's like, how can you do that? There are going to be so many pissed off people, but they can, you know. Before my uncle passed away, R.I.P. Uncle Harold, his friends were like, don't get too settled, my dear. We've lived here for a long time, and the Thai government will do whatever the fuck they want. You know, if they want to take away these laws, they will. Anyway, let's keep reading, 'cause it's fun. Cold-blooded is right. Wait, one second. I'm reading these. Perfect salt and sugar combo. No, how much? There's a whole, Michelle and Eddie are there. There's a whole combo happening here. I love to see it. I made bacon brownies once. How do you make bacon brownies? That sounds great. Hi, Kian Jennings. Hope everyone's having a groovy day. Snowy day here in Virginia. Puffing on some Kindu Kush, kicking with y'all. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I love it. What about Portugal? I think Portugal legalized, like kind of decriminalized all drugs. Let me try opening the door for Bonbon and Kid. Now Petra, I'm feeling like she does have to pee. I don't think she does. I think she just wants to be annoying. But just in case. Oh, what was that, Bonbon? Okay, but you guys need to remind me of her in like 10 minutes, because the gate is open so she can go pee in this one little area, but if I leave her for too long, she likes to jump up and go and explore elsewhere. So, you know, she's already back at my side pawing me. Bonbon, no, you cannot have any treats. You've had enough. Yeah, I gave you lots of food. No, I don't care if you twirl. I'm going to show you guys what she's doing so you can see. I'm going to show them what you're doing. Okay. Oops. Okay, do you want to show them your twirl? Twirl. 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 Oh, one more time. Oh, wait, is she upside down? There we go. Twirl. Twirl. Do it. There we go. Oh, it's such a good girl. Should I give her a treat? She already got a hoof. What do you do when your dog is like this? She doesn't want to bite me. She just wants my attention. You just want treats? Crazy dog. Okay, basta. Sit. Can you sit? Sit. No, sit. 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 Bonbon, sit. Sit. Oh, what a good girl. Okay. All right, we'll get her a treat. Ugh. You guys having a whole convo without me? She wants to play. I know. I'm going to close this door because she's going to... I don't like it open. Okay, Bonbon. that gives me time to get these. She's got toys to play with. I need to get another dog, but we're not there yet, okay? What the fuck is going on here? We got chocolate banana samosas from Sticky Rice with a dipping sauce. I need to eat one of these before I light this joint up. With a sticky, sugary dipping sauce. This is good. But, ooh, it's like coconut. Would be really good with Nutella. Bonbon is mega cute, right? My dog gets tossed out into the yard when he starts being ridiculous, yeah. Yeah, I can't put her outside. How is the sound on this, by the way? I don't know what these do. What does that do? Did that just do something weird to the sound? Tell me. Hi, Hazel. Everything's going well. We're just reading about Italy's legalization. Y'all don't mind me and Stu. We're having a food addicts meeting. You guys are funny. Bonbon, what did you just do? Did you just spill water because you tried to get more treats? Yes, you did. Damn it. Bonbon. Ugh. Why do you have to make a mess? Ugh. Sorry, 1 second. What the hell? You can't help yourself. No treats. Ugh. You're being really annoying. She was trying to break in. She was trying to break into the treat. Hi. Madam Dram's here. Thank you. Sorry. She was trying to break into her treat cabinet and she spilled her water all over the floor. Cause she, like, anyway, whatever. I'm putting Nutella on this fucking banana samosa. I love that this has just become Vanessa has the munchies. Watch me eat. And get annoyed with Bonbon. Okay, let's read about this. Let me light up this joint. Best munchie on the West Coast, Jack in the Box tacos. Ooh, I haven't had a Jack in the Box taco in a really long time. Okay, so it's currently, in particular, the possession of small amounts of marijuana for personal use is a civil infraction. The possible sanctions for possession vary from the issuing of diffida to first offenders, which is an injunction not to use the drug again. Okay, so they give you a slap on the wrist. In the EU, Germany is the only place that allows it. to the temporary suspension of certain personal documents, driver's license, wow, for repeat offenders. Conversely, unauthorized sale of cannabis-related products is illegal and punishable with imprisonment, as is the unlicensed cultivation of cannabis, although recent court cases have effectively established the legality of cultivating small amounts of cannabis for exclusively personal use. So that's kind of like how it starts getting pushed forward. The licensed cultivation of cannabis for medical and industrial purposes requires the use of certified seeds. However, there is no need for authorization to plant certified seeds with minimal levels of psychoactive compounds, so aka cannabis light, so hemp. I just ate 3 homemade chocolate biscotti. That sounds great. Ew, chocolate broccoli. That sounds disgusting. You're funny, Michelle. Historical background. The cultivation of cannabis in Italy has a long history dating back to Roman times when it was primarily used to produce hemp ropes, although pollen records from core samples show that Cannabicaceae plants were present in the Italian peninsula since at least the late Pleistocene, while the earliest evidence of their use dates back to the Bronze Age. The mass cultivation of industrial hemp for the production of hemp fiber in Italy Do you want me to hold you? Is that what you want? The mass cultivation of industrial cannabis for the production of hemp fiber in Italy really took off during the period of maritime republics and the age of sail. What the fuck is that? And continued well after the Italian unification, only to, you can't chew that, only to experience a sudden decline during the second half of the 20th century while the introduction of synthetic fibers and the start of the war on drugs. And only recently is slowly experienced a resurgence. Is this what you need? Huh? Oh! Am I being annoying to you now? Oh, she likes to growl at me. Oh! And then she jumps right back up and she's like this. How dare you? Bring me that toy. Come here. Get it. There we go. I try not to smoke when she's like right next to me. She gives me dirty looks when I smoke too much though. She's queen of the side eye. Bonbon is ridiculous. Hi, Ricky Francois. Hello. Okay. Get it, Bonbon. Ooh. Try not to hit the camera, Vanessa. Close one. Give me your sloth. This is her sloth. And I throw it down the hallway. She loves it. She doesn't play fetch at the park. She only plays fetch at home. Hey, Winslow, tell them what a tyrant Bonbon is. She is such a tyrant, like treats, twirling for treats. When Winslow's sitting here, she jumps up in his lap and like sticks her face in his face. And she's like, pet me. Pet me. And he's like trying to work and she's like that. Anyway, Bonbon is totally lit up tonight. She's got so much energy. I took her to the park yesterday, but it's been raining today, so I don't take her to the park when it's raining. Winslow is back in a home. Yeah, she's a loose cannon. I try to like make sure she's exercised before we do these live streams because, you know, anyway. I wanted to look up what this age of sail is, a period in European history that lasted at the latest from the mid-16th to the mid-19th centuries, in which the dominance of sailing ships in global trade and warfare culminated, particularly marked by the introduction of naval artillery, and ultimately reached its highest extent at the advent of steam power, enabled by the advances of the related age of navigation. It is identified as a distinctive element of the early modern period and the age of discovery. Wow. So basically all these ships were going around and they're selling like hemp was a currency, you know, it was a way to make money. Chocolate was a currency too. Bonbons. The fuck was that, Bonbon? Okay, 1 second. She's on alert. Just so you know, if you ever try to sneak up on me, not a chance with Bonbon. She's here to. She's my alarm. She's good. Oh, and she's down again. I was hoping she was going to take a nap. Wouldn't that have been nice? How stoned is V? I'm fucking high. What do you want from me? I didn't tell you. My nose is itchy, but also this was weed. This is a weed beverage. Should I have another one? It was delicious. Hemp THC. Feels great. I really don't notice the difference between the two, but I know that might be for some people who are more sensitive than I am. Totally. But I think they're delightful. This is a can. This is a can of can that I'm happening. Good times, Vanessa. 6 inches of snow in Kansas City. Ugh, no thanks, Pete. No thank you. Maritime republics. The maritime republics, also called merchant republics, were Italian thalassocratic port cities, which starting from the Middle Ages enjoyed political autonomy and economic prosperity brought about by their maritime activities. The term coined by the 19th century generally refers to... Sorry, I find this interesting. Where Italian refers to 4 Italian cities whose coat of arms have been shown since 1947 on the flags of the Italian Navy and the Italian Merchant Navy. Amalfi, which is where Naples, around Naples, Genoa, Pisa, and Venice. In addition to the 4 best-known cities, Ancona, Gaeta, Noli, Dalmatia, and Ragusa, are also considered maritime republics. In certain historical periods, they had no secondary importance compared to some of the other better-known cities. Interesting. Vancouver has the best cannabis culture, in my opinion. I haven't been to Vancouver, but that sounds really interesting. Is there anyone doing cool edibles in Vancouver? Okay, recent developments. The production of cannabis for both medical and industrial purposes has seen a resurgence in Italy in recent years as a consequence of dedicated EU regulations and the development of new technologies and innovative applications involving cannabis plants. In fact, said regulations are specifically referenced in Cannabis Light Law, of which one of the stated aims is the support. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I want to open this in a new tab. Of which one is of the stated aims is the support and promotion of the hemp sector as a crop capable of reducing environmental impact in agriculture, reducing land consumption and desertification and loss of biodiversity, and as a crop to be used as possible substitute for surplus crops and as a rotational crop. Really cool. Boo, boo, boo. For these purposes, said law introduced looser requirements regarding the cultivation of cannabis plants with levels of THC below 0.2%, which came into force in 2017 and prompted hundreds of new businesses to start growing cannabis in several regions, with the estimated cultivation area increasing tenfold from 400 hectare in 2013 to almost 4,000 in 2018. Wow. The national hemp cultivation area involves more than 800 farms, mainly spread between the regions of Tuscany, Piemonte, Veneto, Sicily, Apulia, Emilia-Romagna, Basilicata, Abruzzo, and Sardinia. The size of the individual hemp farms can vary from small patches of 0.001 hectare in the mountains, which like around Calabria, to fields spanning more than 100 hectares in the plains, particularly in Campania. And almost all of them use the harvested crops to produce more than one type of end product. The certified seeds used for sowing can come from Italian hemp associations and cooperatives such as Tecno Canapa, Asso Canapa, and Feder Canapa, as well as from abroad, particularly Germany, because Germany legalized for the entire country, France, and the general area of northeastern Europe. In regard to possible future expansions, it is estimated that with the potential redevelopment of already existing greenhouses, which either fell into disuse or were abandoned due to the crisis of the horticultural floriculture sector, Italy would... What is the crisis of the hortifloriculture sector? Flowers not doing well? Makes sense. Italy would have ready access to a further 1,000 hectares of farmland for the production of medical cannabis with secure environments. Let me look at the comments. Vanessa said economic. Any videos? You want me to stop talking? I don't know what to tell you. The videos weren't great. Hi, Smoke Steve. How's it going? We're reading about legal weed in Italy. In terms of imports of industrial cannabis, Italy reported in 2017 a total of 8 tons of seeds for sowing, 884 tons of seeds for other uses, and 0.3 tons for fiber. While the reported numbers from 2018 were equal to 46,557, I'm thinking, and 11 tons respectively, such imports were mainly from Canada, which is also legalized across the country, France, the Netherlands, Germany, and China. You didn't annoy me. You're just making fun of me. So this is big business for Italy. I don't know what that lady's talking about, but try to take the money out of Italian hands and they're not going to be happy about it. That's what I think. I think you got a real business on your hands here, Italy. And if Italy, could do anything, it's going to be have an interesting take on the cannabis industry. In regard to publicity programs, the Cannabis Mundi International Hemp Expo was established in 2015 based on an idea that its founder and pioneer of the modern Italian hemp market, Gennaro Maulucci. Let's look him up. Cool. And it is officially recognized by the region of Lazio as an international fair. In the last few years, the annual event has been held at the Fiera di Roma Exhibition Center in Rome with the attendance of as many as 30,000 visitors. Wow, as well as several hundred of both national and international entities, including research institutes, private companies, and universities. Besides providing exposure of the cannabis and hemp sectors to the wider public, the exhibition also aims at supporting the companies that work in these fields with a list of addressed topics that include biodiversity, sustainability, food, wellness, textiles, constructions, culture, and innovation. Nevertheless, the earliest Italian trade show dedicated to the many facets of the hemp business is the Indica Sativa Trade International Hemp Fair. Wow. Whose first edition was held in Fermo in 2013. In recent years, the annual event has been held at the Unipol Arena in Bologna, with the attendance of as many as 25,000 visitors. I need to go to some of these events, man. These sound fun, as well as hundreds of exhibitors and business professionals, including representatives from Confagricoltura, CIA, Agricoltori Italiani, Federcanapa, whatever, I'm not reading all of these. Although the event has a particular focus on Italian hemp market, it involves a significant number of European and worldwide producers with dozens of training courses, conferences, and seminars covering a wide range of topics, including recreational use, constructions, health, pet food, natural food, textiles, energy, and agriculture. Cool. Mylar bags. I can't get to my weed. I know they're so hard to open. Okay, so legalization efforts. Are we still having fun here, people? You enjoying yourselves? I'm just like reading and smoking pot, and we're learning about weed in Italy and how legal it is and whatnot. Okay, so let's look at the legalization efforts. In 2012, a study. I need another drink. Hold up. I need some. No, Mama, no treats for you. You're a bad girl. You already ate dinner. This is my treat. Okay, so I got a drink. Okay, you're having fun. Okay, cool. Got my beverage-o. I got my little heaters, space heaters on. I'm having a good time. I got a joint. Got weed, thanks to Winslow and Cornerstone Wellness. I got an annoying dog that's going. Okay. Where were we? So the study regarding the trace presence of psychotropic substances such as cocaine, cannabinoids, nicotine, and caffeine in the air of 8 major Italian cities, namely Palermo, Turin, Rome, Bologna, Florence, Milan, Naples, and Verona. Cool. The analysis of a year's worth of atmospheric data revealed what appears to be a seasonal trend in the consumption of cannabinoids, with measurements consistently peaking during winter. Yeah, because everyone's cold and it's comforting and you're depressed. Italy in the winter, I love Italy. Please don't get mad at me for saying this, Italians, but Italy in the winter is fucking depressing. It's really depressing. Like, sure, if you go on a ski trip, it's fun. But, like, it's, like, cold and gloomy. Italy's fun in the summer or spring or fall. Anyway, just my thoughts. Hi, Bear Yazzie. Wait, let me read this. Ricky Francois likes to listen to me reading. I saw that. Pete, what, Pete? Thanks for blocking my post. What post? I didn't block your post. How can we get Elon Musk back to South Africa? It's still there, Pete. You want me to pin it? Here, Pete. Oh, wait, I can't pin it. I think because my Patreon's pinned. I would never. And if I was ever going to block your post, Pete, I would certainly tell you. Bear Yazzie, first time viewer here from the Dr. Green Thumb show. Thank you. Your show is enjoyable and informative. We're just shooting the shit, man. We're hanging out. I got hungry. I ordered some Thai food. It's delicious. Sticky rice in LA. Highly recommend it. I'm drinking a THC beverage. And smoking this lovely flower. Winslow, this flower is nice. From a Golden State Snow Dream. Enjoying it. And I'm getting, oh no, is it really? Fucking A, man. It's always bad. Is it still choppy? Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can close some things off the internet. No. Let me take my phone off the Wi-Fi. Because I'm not using it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting better Wi-Fi. Thanks, Hazel. It's kind of like a live podcast. That's a good way of putting it. This is my live podcast, and then on Saturdays, Saturdays I have a cooking live stream, which is awesome. I don't know what this is about. Why it's being so shitty. Because I see the warning too. It makes me so sad. We're not even watching anything. We're just looking at Wikipedia, man. This is why we're switching. Oh, did it? Good. This is why we're switching internet providers, because we can't have this shit anymore. We need to be able to have Wi-Fi running. I took my phone off Wi-Fi, basically. Couldn't handle the computer and my phone at the same time. You can ask Winslow that, Smoke Steve. But yes, I think we're hooked up to the actual router. It's just that my download and upload speed aren't the same. Winslow, will you explain it? I can't explain it, but it's getting fixed. They're literally coming tomorrow at 8 a.m. They came here today to set up the line so that tomorrow it's even easier for the guys. So Saturday for the cooking sesh, the Wi-Fi is going to be great. It's at 1:20 Bear, 1:20 p.m. Pacific. She's going to get a AT&T Fiber 1 GB. Yeah. So, okay. So basically what they found is that during the winter, people used more pot. Shocking. While all but disappearing during the warmer period between May and August, because everyone's wasted. In addition, higher than average levels of cannabinoids were measured in both Bologna and Florence, and these were mainly attributed to student culture. Okay. Considering that the two relatively close historic cities are both major academic hubs that attract a large number. Okay, everyone calm down about the Wi-Fi, okay? I'm going to fix it. A large number of international students every year, especially when compared with their respective small populations, both numbering between 350,000 and 400,000 residents. In fact, according to 2017 parliamentary report on drug addiction in Italy, cannabis is the most common psychoactive substance among both adult and the very young. My dog scared me. With about 90,000 Italian students reporting an almost daily cannabis consumption and almost 150,000 appearing to make problematic use of the drug. Oh no, they smoked a bunch of weed and went and got some pizza. Heaven forbid. It's good. It's good for the food shops in Italy, better than alcohol. Come on. I would so much, if I had a kid, they were in college, I'd be like, smoke pot, stay away from alcohol. Hi, Victor Hill. Hello. Uh, 83% of Italians deem laws prohibiting soft drugs as ineffective. 73% are in favor of legal cannabis. Why isn't it legalized then? And 58% think that legalization would benefit public finances. Duh. In terms of consumption rates, about a third of the Italian population has experimented with cannabis at least once in their lives. We need it. Italians are so high strung. While 25% of people aged 15 to 19 years old report cannabis use for recreational purposes at least once in 2014, as well as more than 25% of high school students in 2016. Okay, interesting. 2016 political debate. The popularity of recreational cannabis led in 2016 to renewed legalization efforts in Parliament, where legalization was proposed with the support of several politicians, mainly from the center-left Democratic Party, the left-wing Left Ecology Freedom Party, the anti-establishment Cinque Stelle movement, the anti-prohibition Radical Party, and even a few from the conservative Forza Italia Party, as well as members of the anti-mafia directorate. And that's what I was wondering, is if this is getting held up because of organized crime. And they're like, fuck no, you're not legalizing this. You know, like this is one of our bread and butters. Could be. Just a thought. Proponents of the legalization pointed at the failure of prohibitionism in reducing cannabis consumption and argued that legalizing cannabis would regulate the circulation of cannabis-related products. Exactly. Reduce consumption among adolescents, allow the police and the courts to focus their resources on other issues, and deprive criminal organizations of a significant source of revenue by redirecting it toward the state in the form of taxes. Sure. You know, well, I do think that's probably got something to do with why it's not legal in Italy. You know what, Victor, did you ask me if I've ever been to New Mexico? I have been to New Mexico and it's so beautiful, but I really want to go back. I want to go see my friend Natalia, who's a very talented chef who moved there recently. And I really want to go to the Georgia O'Keeffe, her house, and like the gallery, Ghost Ranch. I really want to go. I was an art history, Italian studies double major in college, and I wrote my senior thesis on Georgia O'Keeffe and how her flowers, we always, like, people like to say that they're vaginas, you know, and she always was very adamant that they're not. But people just, that's what she got defined as. Just like when Stieglitz saw her artwork, he was like, oh, it's so feminine. Like she was always a female artist. She wasn't just an artist. And I think that that's, to me anyway, I'm sure I'm reading into this, and I was a college kid when I came up with this idea, but I was like, you know, flowers oscillate between genders. Like look at the cannabis plant. It can herm out when under stressful conditions. And so it's like flowers don't really, you know, they're in a way genderless. And so her art should be that considered that way. Anyway, I don't know why I was talking about that, but anyway, Fogle got released. Yeah, Winslow, we could go to Roswell. Should Winslow and I take a road trip sometime? I don't know if he'll do that. That might be too much of me. And like, we'd have to bring Bon. We'd have to like get a car for that. I need like a napkin. Use my spit to clean up this ash on the desk. New Mexico is so cool. Was in Taos last summer. Pretty country. It would be really cool. Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, I thought it was, you know, to me, it was kind of like her saying, so when she first started painting, she would paint what the guys would paint. And like Stieglitz was a photographer. So he was, and it was New York City. They were all obsessed with like buildings and, you know, the sky and clouds and taking photos. And she would paint that. Like she would tried to paint kind of masculine in a way. And then I feel like when she like got rid of Stieglitz and went out west, you know, she kind of embraced this, like, I don't need to be defined by my gender. I'm just a fucking artist. And like, who are you? But maybe I'm putting words in her mouth. So anyway, Bonbon, here. Do you want to play with this toy? Go get it. I'm not giving you a treat. You're not getting one. I don't care. You can huff and puff. No. She huffs at me. She's like, no. No more treats. No, I see you twirling. Yes, you're very good. Like a ballerina. Yep. Right on your toes. I see you. And you're not getting another treat. You've had plenty of food. Yeah. Go chew on a bone. Go chew on your hoof. Don't growl at me. She's growling at me. Anyway, I've been to her museum in Santa Fe. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I would love to go and check it out. I really would. Cannabis Light store in Naples. It's so cool. Anyway, so they have this Cannabis Light. We're opposed. Okay, so legalization, even though all of these people are like, let's fucking do it. The value of the illegal cannabis market in Italy is estimated between 7.2 billion and more than 30 billion, right? Potential tax revenue from legal cannabis is estimated between 5.5 and 8.5 billion euros. What could Italy do with that? Maybe finish the fucking freeways in Calabria. Moreover, the potential GDP boost resulting from a legal cannabis market in Italy is estimated between 1.3% and 2.34%. Come on, people. Stop. Take your heads out of your buttholes and just read the writing on the wall. This is what the people want. This is how do you make sure that the products that are in the market that consumers are getting and using are safe? You legalize it. You regulate it. You have lab testing. You have, that's whenever people are like, oh, the legal market, like it comes back with pesticides, and there's always these like fear-mongering articles out there. I'm like, okay, well, none of the shit from the illegal market is tested. None of it. So you don't know if it's safe or not. Why no treat for Bonbon? Because if I give her a treat when she's being annoying, Smoke Steve, it's telling her, I'll give you treats for being annoying. And that's what I've done. And so she's annoying. Ask Winslow. She's fucking annoying. Yeah, that's a good quote. It's not enough to be nice in life. You've got to have nerve. Yes. Totally agree. Okay, so nevertheless, legalization efforts were opposed by several conservative, and of course there's some fucking bullshit religious crap that is involved. Catholic leaning politicians, go fuck yourselves. You probably do horrible things that I won't even talk about. Anyway, mainly from the Northern League, and the people in the North, they're so snooty. I know I shouldn't say that, but like this Northern League and the New Center Right Party, who argued that the consumption of cannabis constitutes a health risk and that legalization will not reduce drug addiction. Oh, what are you doing to stop alcohol? The PD-led coalition government at the time, which included the New Center Right, was mainly focused on ensuring the passage of constitutional reforms. Therefore, cannabis legalization was not considered a priority. It never is. They're so stupid. After the defeat of the constitutional referendum and the subsequent resignation of then Prime Minister Matteo Renzi on the 2016 legalizations efforts stalled in Parliament. Right. Okay. Because they have a conservative Prime Minister right now. I know. Bye, Winslow. Thank you. Bye, Hazel. See you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. It's always nice when people stop by. Cannabis Light. Should we watch show? Should we get into Nougat? Listen, they got a conservative bullshit right now, so nothing's happening. It's going to stay medicinal. Hola. Hi, Mike Shelbo. How's it going? We were just reading about Italy. Oh, Winslow, you're saying goodbye to Hazel. My bad. You're not saying goodbye to me. This is one of the main cannabis guys. Let's maybe watch an interview. Intervista. Is it in English? I don't think so.
È un'idea che nasce dal settore.
Okay, it's not. So I won't subject you to my Italian English.
È un'idea che nasce dal settore grow shop, che nasce negli primi anni 2000, sono dei negozi, grow shop sono dei negozi che nascono appunto nei primi anni 2000 e sono negozi appunto che trattano la canapa in tutti i suoi aspetti. Da lì nasce un mercato molto ampio che aiuta nella crescita anche di quello che viene definito la canapa industriale, quindi aiuta un rilancio della canapa industriale, dall'unione di industriale.
Wait. Okay, so one.
Aiuta un rilancio.
Wait, God, stay. I told you if the Italians are gonna do it, they're gonna do it, right? Crostatine alla canapa. Grissini alla canapa. Canape. I don't know what that is. Senza latte. And these look like little jammy things. Yum.
Aiuta un rilancio della canapa industriale. Dall'unione di questi due mondi nasce proprio l'idea di Canapa Mondi, infatti appunto i mondi della canapa, e siamo riusciti ad unire per la prima volta al mondo, siamo la prima fiera al mondo che ospita un padiglione che ha creato un padiglione intero dedicato alla canapa industriale e quindi agli usi industriali della canapa. Ci sono centinaia di aziende che vendono all'ingrosso e esportano anche all'estero. Basti pensare al mercato alimentare, dove insomma l'Italia fortunatamente ha una grande richiesta, il Made in Italy alimentare è richiesto e non è da meno la canapa alimentare, e quindi molte aziende riescono ad esportare benissimo, anche fino all'80% della loro produzione, e ci sono realtà e aziende ormai che fatturano anche si avvicinano ai 10 milioni di euro, quindi pensiamo a un'occupazione, a un dato occupazionale intorno alle 10.000 unità.
Wow. Cool. Very cool. Nice. Canapamundi. A Fiera di Roma, un viaggio in the world of... Okay, let's start looking up. Let's look up Nougat. I wonder if this is fine to watch. We're going to watch it.
In this video, I'll show you how to make the softest Torrone Nougat recipe, one of the best candy bars you can ever make. Let's get started. In a heavy bottom pan, I have 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. To that, I'll add 2 cups of honey. I'm gonna melt the sugar and honey over very low heat, stirring occasionally until the sugar is completely dissolved. This will take about 25 to 30 minutes. Very important to cook the hot sugar syrup over low heat, otherwise it will boil over.
So you just want the egg whites.
In the bowl of my stand mixer, I'll add 4 egg whites that are room temperature, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla sugar or vanilla extract. And using the whisk attachment, I'll start whipping the egg whites on medium speed until stiff. While the honey and sugar are still cooking, I'll go ahead and line my pan with parchment paper. I'll make sure to cover all sides of the pan so the nougat won't stick to it. Our hot sugar syrup is done cooking now, and the sugar has completely melted. You'll know the sugar has dissolved when the sugar syrup is clear and you see no sugar granules left.
Okay.
Now I'll go ahead and remove the pot from heat and carefully and slowly pour it down the side of the stand mixer bowl. Just make sure the bowl you're using is heat-proof. I'll continue whipping the meringue for about 5 to 7 minutes or until the outside of the bowl feels cooler to the touch. Once done, our meringue should be glossy, thick, and very smooth in texture. I'll pour the meringue into a heavy bottom pot and put it over very low heat and start stirring. In this recipe, I've used 4 egg whites, which took me about an hour and 15 minutes of stirring. But if you decided to cut down the recipe to make a half batch only, which I suggest if you're making nougat for the first time, then it will only take you about 45 to 50 minutes of stirring.
Oh shit. You guys. Okay.
To check if the nougat is ready, take a small amount with a spoon, dip it in cold water, and let it sit a few seconds. If it stays firm, then it's done. If you find that it's a little too soft, then put it back on the heat and keep stirring a few more minutes and check back again to see if it got firmer.
So put it in cold water to see how the sugar is. If it's too soft. So
now I'll add 4 cups of roasted almonds and pistachios. We need to work quick at this point. I'll mix it well, then pour it into our lined pan. I sprayed my hands and the nougat with a little bit of vegetable oil so it won't stick to my hands. And I spread the nougat evenly in the pan and smoothened the top using the back of a spoon. Then covered it with a plastic wrap and let it set at room temperature.
Wow,
I've let mine set overnight, but 4 to 5 hours should be enough.
Okay, so I have to make some nougat before.
My Torrone has set fully. Now I'll take it off the pan and using a serrated knife, I'll cut it into small bars. I found that the serrated knife works best for me, but you can try out different knives and see what works for you.
I was thinking of doing a Snickers bar. What do you guys think? Hey, Breeze Tones. Oh, I'm snacking. Mike, I ordered sticky rice, the Thai place here. And I'm snacking on these banana.
You can see how soft our Torrone turned out. And with all the almonds, pistachios, and honey flavor, it tastes so, so good. If you want to make these candy bars look even fancier, you can wrap each individual bar in plastic, place them in a box, and this would be a lovely holiday gift to give to someone. I hope you liked today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Take care. Take care. I think we're all doing pretty well. I'm gonna take this. Let's watch.
I think a little old vein is gonna stop us. Well, it ain't.
His is huge.
So today we are making the one and only Snickers bar. It's sort of like a Three Musketeers, but with actual texture.
Sorry, Kendrick.
This candy bar is far more simple than people realize. It's literally just a layer of nougat, a layer of peanut caramel.
Where's chocolate
texture.
Sorry, Kendrick.
This candy bar is far.
You see the temper on that? That's coming from the fridge. You can see it's kind of like sweating and it's not shiny.
Far more simple than people realize. It's literally just a layer of nougat, a layer of peanut caramel with peanuts. You make a bar and you put it in the chocolate and there you go. Should be that easy, right? Well, let's find out and make this, shall we?
Yeah, Walgreens. Charles R. Walgreen bought out his employer and set up his own. This is really just boring. Oh yeah, the 3-point. So first, appearance. Single-handedly one of the ugliest buildings we've ever walked into. 1 out of 10. There's no menu, so we can't vote that. I want to give a real rating, but like, what am I supposed to say? There's no menu. I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because there's a lot of stuff that you can get at Walgreens. And then the last thing is customer service, which you're about to find out. Damn. It says satisfies, but it's only this long. Does this satisfy? Let us know in the comments. All right, we got the 4.5-inch Satisfier. I'm gonna give the customer service 10 out of 10. Super nice, very easy. Now let's go satisfy someone. We got the stick.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay, well, I will watch this bitch then. That sucks. What a loser. Maybe this guy will let me.
Hey Tayton, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm making a Snickers from scratch, my childhood favorite candy.
What do you guys think? Am I gonna get in trouble here?
Candy from scratch. Yes, that's right. Let's become our own chocolate bar factory. All right, let's get started with the peanut caramel. This is the bottom layer, which is then gonna become the top layer because we're gonna flip it upside down when it's done. So into your large pot, add in sugar, followed by cornstarch, heavy cream, whole milk, and salty salt. Put that on a nice medium-high flame and stir this up until it comes together into a homogeneous mixture and starts to come to a boil. Now that it has turned a deep amber color, you really want to monitor it. I have my Insta read in here. We are currently rocking at about 235 degrees Fahrenheit. We are 5 away, and you want to watch it. Put away your book. Put away your.
Okay, 235 is pretty low for caramel. He wants it. It's going to be runny. Let's look at his end chocolate bar. If you notice, the caramel is kind of like loose.
Your whole focus needs to be on this. I have my peanuts at the ready, just some salted roasted peanuts. They're ready to go in. I'm ready. Are you ready? That's the question. Are we both ready?
That's how much
you and me. And the caramel. Oh, we hit 240. All right, amazing. Turn off the flame immediately. We're gonna take our peanuts right into there. Give that a thorough stir through. Make sure that is fully combined. Oh, I mean.
Still looks like it's gonna be soft.
Charlie in the chocolate factory, watch out. Aton in the Snickers factory is coming for your reign.
Is he too fast?
Oh, look at that. That looks incredible. Get that all in there. You want to use your spatula to spread it nice and even as quick as possible because it will start to firm up and it will make spreading it out nearly impossible. So, you know, get out your leveling machines. Make it level. Caramel is ready. We're going to set this aside. Let this begin to firm up. And now it is time to make peanut butter nougat. This one's a little more complex.
It's peanut butter nougat, right?
I reset the kitchen. It's now time to make peanut butter nougat. Now, I don't know why, but making nougat always personally intimidated me a little bit more than making caramel, but I promise you it's not that hard once you learn how to do it. So just add your sugar into your pot along with corn syrup and water. What we're gonna do is we are making it into a syrup. We're gonna cook it actually 5 degrees more than the caramel that we made earlier, and then it gets whipped up with an egg white. Sounds a little bit like how you make marshmallows.
See, that's what I said.
It's like marshmallow fluffy.
But it's not, it doesn't have gelatin in it. Marshmallows have gelatin.
Could I scrape it out with a spatula?
I have a marshmallow recipe in my
I let
cookbook.
gravity do her work. Give this a good stir as it comes to a boil until all the sugar dissolves and it is becoming a syrup.
I recommend it.
Syrup.
Is he relying on the fridge for stiffness?
Syrup. Now that it's come to a simmer, we have the perfect amount of time to do our egg.
That might be why he's might not be tempering his chocolate. And so it's going to be in the fridge so it
while that is cooking. So just take your egg and you're going to crack it into your stand mixer, making sure just to get the whites in there, blam, blop, blop, just like that. When you're making this, you can only use one egg white for the proportions, but with most stand mixers, if you mix it, it will not reach the egg. So I recommend just taking a little whisk, and it's a little loud, but just start whisking it up by yourself so that it actually starts increasing in volume. And just like that, we are at stiff peaks, which is what we want. So let's head over here, make sure that our sugar is getting to right temp. Oh, and good, we just hit temperature. We're at 245. Now put your mixer on and we're going to stream it in very slowly. Right along the side, very, very slowly while mixing on high.
You don't want to add it
look at that, it is thickening. We're now going to let this whisk up and thicken for a minute. Looks magical. It's my witch's.
Sorry, there's just a car with a really
At this point, we are going to add in the peanut butter.
Now I want a fucking Snickers bar.
Into there. Obviously, smooth peanut butter going right
in,
followed by
it's like
vanilla extract for flavor. And you really just want to pulse this to combine. You don't want to mix it too high, so just give that a good pulse and get that fully combined. Smells really good. Pour over your peanut
That looks a little loose
I feel like
too.
a kid in the candy store. And immediately use your spatula to spread it out nice and evenly.
This is his dream, you know what I mean?
Look at
He's
me.
been dreaming
Look at
about
us.
this for a long time.
Wow.
Doing a
Willy
stand
Wonka
and
would be
stir.
proud. Now it's time to let this set.
Me
I'm going to
too.
pop this in the
I do
fridge
it
for
every
4
Saturday.
hours, and I'm
Live.
going to impatiently wait.
I'm not like that, but
A few
Let's see him
hours
cut it.
later. Pop it out. That's how you know it is good, when it can come out easily just like that. It's time to slice. I mean, how good does that look? Wow. To cut it to the perfect size, I have a Snickers right over here, exactly 4 inches long, 1 inch thick. This is about 8 inches wide
So just cut it in half.
and 11 inches long. So
cut it
I'm
in
gonna
half.
just do it in half. Cut right across here. Ooh, that looks like a perfect cut.
no, that nougat looks pretty stiff.
No, obviously the Snicker factories have machines
What's
that
a
do this. So
choquito? No.
here's our
What's
first
that?
one, and I mean, come on, that looks picture perfect. Straight onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and now repeat with the rest of your
Is he gonna temper
Snickers.
his chocolate before he cuts these? The caramel's pretty stiff. I wonder if it was in the fridge. Did he say if it came out of the fridge, don't put it in the fridge?
Let's talk about tempering chocolate. Tempering chocolate is when you align the crystals in the chocolate so they line up perfectly at the right temperature so that when the chocolate hardens, it actually hardens. Now you may know if you ever melt chocolate to coat like pretzels or some type of snack, when it eventually hardens, it's still kind of a little bit mushy. So if you touch it, it'll melt immediately on your finger. That's because your chocolate wasn't tempered.
The original bar consists of an ingot-shaped caramel fudge center with a coating of milk chocolate and crisped rice on the outside. That sounds amazing.
It's all about very specific temperatures. So I'm using dark chocolate just into my double boiler. I'm gonna do 3/4 of the chocolate into here. We're using the seeding method for tempering the chocolate, which is when you add in other chocolate into your already heated chocolate to help it cool down. There's 3 different methods. There's also the marbling method. This one I find is the easiest method. It is the one that's most easy to do at home as a home cook. Now, a lot of big factories and places that make chocolate all the time.
I'm talking into the mic. Am I not? Can you not hear me?
We don't have that here, so this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start by melting this chocolate and heating it up to
Does that do anything?
122 degrees Fahrenheit. Not
I don't know what
123.
these things do on the bottom.
Not 121, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. And we are at temp 122, and immediately just start taking your seeding chocolate, break it up right into there, and stir that in. This will help cool down the chocolate.
I think it's like...
I've been stirring, cooling down the chocolate.
I'm sorry.
We are trying to reach 81 degrees, and the chocolate isn't agreeing with me. So I'm just gonna keep on riveting the chocolate to get it to cool even quicker. Now that our chocolate is at 81 degrees, I'm putting it back onto the double boiler, and I want to heat it up until 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and then it is ready to coat the chocolate. So keep on stirring. You want to keep a close eye on this. All right, we are at 90 degrees. That is looking beautiful, and I want to move kind of quick.
I would have taken it to 88.7.
Just going to take the forks and use
Stir it,
that.
keep
now,
stirring it.
This is where you
Just
want to flip it upside down.
Keep stirring it,
the
bro.
caramel and peanuts go on the top. So right into the chocolate, get that nicely coated. You want to move as quick as possible.
He put so much work into those
this, give that a good shake, shake, shake. You don't want too thick of a coating. And then straight onto here.
Banging it down.
Like that.
Get some dipping forks.
And
because there's going to be
and another
on
one.
that.
Am I DJ Khaled or a Snickers maker? Drain, drain, drain your Snickers gently down the bowl. Into the bowl, more Snickers then can be coated.
I don't know,
that's
but
a
that's
Snickers
so
song
messy.
For you and me.
You don't need to bang it like that. But you also like.
Okay, it is the moment we've all been waiting for. It is time for the taste test. Now, if you look close, you can kind of see it didn't go perfectly, but you know.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you he needed to stir it more. You can see the. There we go. You can see the he was fed up at this point when he started dipping the chocolate. He was so over it. And the producers were probably like, we gotta go. You gotta wrap this up, you know? And he needed to take another couple of minutes and stir it because he took it to 90. And like I said, I would have taken it to 88, taken it off the heat because the residual heat, especially using a glass bowl, is going to keep rising the temperature. And if you go above 90, you really need to retemper again. So his chocolate, the fat is bloomed because he needed to hope that there was still a little bit of seed chocolate left, a little bit of thicker chocolate left, and really stir it in and get a nice blend, nice mix, nice strong emulsion in that chocolate before he started dipping these fucking bars that he spent so much time on. You know, he spent all this time, and now they look, and they'll eat funny. When you go to bite into them, the chocolate won't melt as nicely when you bite into it. It's a real snobbish thing, but you know, you put so much work into it, just take the time. And then before you enrobe those, before you coat those in chocolate, go and get a fucking spoon that you have in the freezer and test your temper. And if it's not in temper, fix it. Fix it before you waste all that chocolate that's incredibly expensive and very hard to make. So that's how I feel about it.
You know what? I'm not a factory. I'm a person, just like you watching this. I'm gonna take this one. I feel like this one is probably
so badly
best
tempered.
looking.
It really pisses me off.
Look at that. It is. The
no,
chocolate
it looks
is
like
tempered.
a poo.
It's not like melting.
You didn't even put any.
Nice and great. Now for comparison, let's open up the real Snickers. Okay. God. I mean, I obviously chose to do dark chocolate. That was my personal decision. But other than that, same size.
But see how this would have been in temper. You see there's enough shine here that had he just taken an extra minute and given it a really good stir off the heat, just stir it all together, get it nice and happy, get it all do. While he's doing that, he takes a spoon, dip it in. Oh, my spoon is already cold. Okay, let's check the temper here. Looks good. Let's go. Because he was this close to having a good temper and someone stressed him out or something happened. He was nervous to temper chocolate. He just needed to take that extra step to make sure. It's not like a quick off the heat, okay, we're ready to dip. You really got to always test your temper.
I don't have the squiggly on the middle, but you know what? That's okay, because I'm in charge over here. This is my video. Okay, let's review the other one. Ready? store-bought Snickers, okay?
Yum.
The classic. Homemade one, which, if we're gonna be honest, is probably more expensive and time-consuming.
Good ratio. I guess his ratio was right.
Okay.
A little thicker.
I mean, maybe a little more nougat than theirs does, but
That's interesting.
I
would
mean,
have thought the
That
Snickers
is
had more.
a thrill. Now for the taste test. I'm gonna start off with the regular Snickers, just to, wet the palate.
There's no competing.
Very delicious.
Don't,
Double
that's
crunchy
good.
peanuts.
Don't lie.
I'm gonna be honest, the milk chocolate on the outside is a bit much.
Oh, give
Dark
me a break.
chocolate,
It's
however,
delicious. I don't know about that. Look at it melt in your hands because you didn't
Wow.
temper it.
It's really a full body experience. I mean,
shut up.
the dark chocolate gives that extra little bit of bitterness that really contrasts well with that sweetness from the nougat and the caramel.
See how it's melty
I had
on his
fun.
teeth?
I hope you
Look
had
at-
fun. And I made a
Didn't melt
Snickers.
right on his
If you want
teeth.
this recipe, I will put all the details down below so you can make it at home.
Anyway, that was cool. That was interesting. Should we look? I don't want to watch these healthy ones. Italian nougat recipe. Let's watch this guy. Hopefully we won't get in trouble.
What's up, foodies? Today we are making something that even the ancient Romans enjoy eating: homemade nougat.
Oh,
Or
the
my Italian
Romans
friends call
liked it.
Torrone. However, if you
Torrone.
don't follow the right steps, things can get pretty messy. So I'm
Yeah.
going to walk you through how
Walk-
to make
walk
homemade
us
nougat
through.
step by step and share a few tricks to make sure you get it just right. To
Okay.
start, grab an 8-inch pan and line it with something to act as a barrier between the nougat and the pan. Traditionally, chefs would use rice paper, also known as a wafer paper. But parchment
Oh, yeah, we
paper
can
works
get some
just as
wafer
well.
paper.
It doesn't matter which one you use as long as you use some.
parchment.
Otherwise, you'll end up with nougat glue instead of nougat bars. Just line the pan like I'm doing now.
I think what we'll
And
do is
grease it
line the
with cooking
pan
spray.
and then we're going to do a Snickers, right? All the Romans and the Romans.
Now let's prepare your nuts. If you want to keep things traditional, go for almonds. But if you are not worried
I
about
think I have
impressing the
some
Romans,
pistachio
feel
and
free
I
to
think I
swap
have
them
some
out for
almonds
any
in
nuts
my-
you prefer.
I think.
Personally, I love the combinations of
Buy
almond
my-
and pistachio.
I know, right?
But you
Now I
can
want a
use
Snickers
any
bar, I'm
nuts
not gonna
you want,
lie.
like pecans, hazelnuts,
I'm gonna
or
make
even
it.
peanuts. Once you've chosen your nuts, preheat your
Peanuts.
oven to 350 Fahrenheit, which is around 180 Celsius. Then spread the almonds and pistachios on
You
a
want to
baking
toast
sheet.
your nuts.
And toast them
This
in the
music
oven
is
for about 10
hilarious.
minutes.
It's
or
like putting me
until
to
lightly
sleep. It's
golden.
like,
Now at this point, many chefs will tell you to leave the nuts to cool on the bench. But what I like to do is turn the oven off and let them sit there until they're ready to use.
I wanna watch
the reason
this
I do
next
this
one.
is the warm nuts help to maintain the temperature, which leads to a smoother and more consistent mixture. Cold nuts, on the other hand, can cause temperature shocks, which make
No
the
cold
mixing
nuts.
process much harder. But we will get
No
into
cold
it
nuts,
later.
okay?
For now, just turn the heat off and let them sit until you're ready to use them. Now
Okay.
grab a clean, grease-free bowl. This is
No
super
grease.
important, as even a tiny
How are we
bit
gonna
of
get the
fat
wheat in
can ruin
here?
the
I think in the
consistency of your
caramel.
meringue. Fat and meringue are like kryptonite to Superman. They just don't mix. Once you've got your clean bowl, beat 2 large egg whites with a pinch of salt. To help achieve a stable meringue, you can add a pinch of cream of tartar. You can use a stand mixer with a whisk attachment or just a simple hand mixer.
tangent note, I'm making my Nana's
Keep going
famous
until
tomato
you
bacon
achieve soft
spaghetti
peaks.
sauce
It should be
after I
light and
finish my
fluffy,
coffee.
but not stiff. When you
Promise to
achieve
sing
soft
to my
peaks,
sauce.
stop
Yeah, you gotta sing to it, Breeze Tones. It helps.
mixing and move to the syrup.
Soft peaks
Next,
he
in a
goes
medium
to.
saucepan, place honey and sugar.
Honey and sugar. See, you can use an invert sugar, honey, corn
Place
syrup.
a candy thermometer in the pan with the mixture before turning on the heat. If you don't have a candy thermometer, you can use just a regular one. Stir constantly as the temperature rises. Otherwise, you are risking the honey will boil over.
Okay, stir it up. What's he gonna take it to? Let's see.
You can stop stirring once the temperature heats 280 degrees Fahrenheit or 138 Celsius. At this point, feel free to cook it without stirring until it reaches 295 degrees Fahrenheit or 145 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so then he says to cook that sugar without stirring. Did you see? 295 degrees Fahrenheit. That's much higher than the other guy
Under
did.
no circumstances should you exceed this temperature.
Yeah,
otherwise your nougat will become very hard and inedible. And don't ask me how I know it. You want to know how I know it? This is how I know it.
I would say 295 is too hard. That was that have you ever had Toblerone? You know Toblerone? Toblerone? That's like what the nougat that they have. It's that kind of hard.
Around 295 degrees Fahrenheit, take it off the heat and then slowly pour the syrup into your whipped egg whites in a thin, steady stream. Be careful not to pour too quickly, or the heat may cook your egg whites, leaving you with scrambled eggs instead of a smooth nougat.
So you pour it on the side of the bowl.
Keep your stand mixer running on low speed to blend it evenly. Once all the syrup has been added, turn the mixer to high speed and whip the mixture until it becomes glossy, thick and starts to pull away from the sides of the bowl. This step should take around 6 to 8 minutes.
Yeah, that looks great.
At this point, you should have a delicious looking mixture in front of you.
So he doesn't
take the nuts. Remember, they should be warm from the oven.
So
not
it keeps
sitting on
the candy warm.
And add them to the bowl along with 2
Vanilla
teaspoons of vanilla extract, some orange zest, or lemon zest, or both.
Yum.
At this stage, you also can add dry fruits like apricots, cranberries, or even dry ginger. I personally like to keep it simple.
We're gonna have to add peanut. So I think we take it to this higher temperature. 295
now,
is high.
Earlier, you were avoiding kryptonite like Superman, but here is where you need to be like the Flash. Nougat sets very fast, so quickly transfer the mixture to the pan you prepared earlier.
Yep.
A greased spatula can really help.
And just flatten it out. Hi, DK.
Press it down
DK,
evenly
Katie,
until
Katie.
it's nice and firm. Then, just let it sit for about 3 hours to cool and solidify. While we are waiting to the Torrone to set, comes the hardest part of this recipe.
Cleaning.
Washing the dishes.
Just put some water in it. Let it soak. Hot water. Done. Hardest part is not like chiseling
Once
a little
done,
way
cut it into bars
and
or
eating
squares.
it. I'm eating another one of these. These look great. Those are big ass chunks of nougat, bro.
Wow, delicious.
Yum.
Hey, what's up? So many of you guys have asked for this recipe. The nougat is one-of-a-kind treat that cannot be compared with any other confectionaries. It's such unique on its own. Torrone, as many legends exist around nougat's origins. We know that it came to Western Europe during the era of the Roman Empire. I can imagine Julius Caesar, even before the Caesar salad was created, texting his pastry chef and asking him, hey dude, can you create something quite amazing using egg whites, honey and nuts? How in the world, like 50 before Christ, you could have created something like that? Well, at that time, they had chicken, therefore eggs. They had bees, therefore honey. And they had nuts. I bet he says, sure I will. Though in the 16th century, we know that the Torrone was there, and the recipe mentioned the use of orange blossom honey. The secret ingredient is, remember, the candied orange peels. That's a game changer. The first thing you want to do, you want to toast your nuts. I want to keep them whole. Pistachio and almond, and keep it warm. Next, I'm going to cube my dried apricot. Then my crystallized ginger and my candied orange peels.
The best apricot.
This is incredible.
Is from this one little farm in Saratoga. Dried apricots. When you're looking for dried apricots, what you really want to look for, if you can get something called a slab, an apricot slab. I have to show you what this is. An apricot slab, all the old timers know that slabs are the extra ripe, fullest of sweetness kind of dried apricot. So my family, like my grandma's sister's husband, Uncle Tom, that's what I would call him. He had an apricot farm, and the slab fruit was the fruit that would like bruise. It was the parts that bruised and got overripe, and you would dry those. And when you dry it, it's better if it's overripe because the sugar is more concentrated. And so it's just like the sweetest part of the apricots. I mean, if I did dried apricots, I would get some apricot slabs from, there's one orchard left in Silicon Valley. I haven't checked on them in a while. I hope they're still there. But whenever I go up there and it's that season, which is not now, they will be out of apricot slabs at this point because apricot season is, I don't know when it is now. Because it kind of like with the changing climate, it changed. And it's very short. Apricot season is very short. If you can get your hands on some apricot slabs, you ever go to like a stall or something and they have apricots? You ask them, you say, you have any slabs? And that's like if you're in the know. Okay.
So apricot, ginger, and orange. What's important in a nougat making process?
George, Torrone de Mani. There's Torrone de Yemma, which is toasted egg yolk sweetened up. Yum, that sounds good. We should look that up next.
Process is the temperature of the cooked honey and
I want you
the
to tell me
sugar
what
as well.
temperature.
But above all, it's crucial to come up with the perfect meringue.
See?
First, room temperature egg whites.
Room temperature
2,
egg whites.
super clean mixing bowl.
See, temperature is
and
everything.
attachment.
No grease
3,
in the mixing bowl.
we're gonna cook 2 things. The
What?
honey and the sugar. So by the
Okay.
time your egg whites are running on
Honey and
medium low,
sugar.
you want to cook your sugar
no,
first.
you guys,
So
I'm
as
out of
soon as your
Nutella.
sugar reaches 250 degrees
Nutella,
Fahrenheit,
help me.
120 degrees
If you're
Celsius,
watching.
you want to cook your honey on full blast to reach 130 degrees Celsius, 266 Fahrenheit. And then you want to put
266,
your honey
that's what I
on
would
thin
do.
stream. And then right after,
That's better.
your sugar cooked at 145 Celsius, 293 Fahrenheit. And then you want to continue on medium speed. And I'm going to switch the whisk for the paddle attachment.
Yeah, money is.
It's still pretty warm. Now I am going to add my warm nuts and dry fruits. And just mix to combine quickly.
Okay, I have one
Another
more.
thing in a nougat confectionery, the use of
These were so
papier
good.
azim, wafer paper.
it.
Not to be
better
confused
than egg
with
roll.
the rice paper wrappers used in Asian cooking for summer rolls. So it's edible, printable, though if you do not want to use them, and that's perfectly fine, you're gonna use instead a mixture of 50% powdered sugar and 50% cornstarch or potato starch mixed together and sifted over the baking tray. It works perfectly. Immediately transfer nougat in the prepared pan. Spread nougat evenly, top with a sheet of wafer paper, glossy side up, and
You don't think
smooth
so?
out with your rolling pan. Next, you want to leave your nougat alone to cool down. It's gonna take 3 hours, no rush, and see what happens. Next, to unmold the nougat slab, you want to run a spatula all around the edges, then flip it and cut with a good serrated knife. How gorgeous is this? Look at that.
I ate them all. They were great.
Look at the beauty of this nougat. And the smell, Papa?
Perfect. 266,
it's
right?
Incredible. I cannot describe. So from this, you can make balls, you can make squares. It's totally up to you. Along with the chocolate
great. Oh, look at he did that.
Nougat is one of a kind of gift. I hope, guys, you enjoy this beautiful and exceptional
I just
nougat
wanted to see
episode.
what he did here really quickly because I was eating and I
And
got
then you want to
distracted.
continue your sugar cooked 130 degrees Celsius, 266 Fahrenheit. And then you want to pour your honey on thin stream. And then right after, your sugar cooked at 145 Celsius, 293 Fahrenheit. And then you want to continue on medium speed.
Wait.
Celsius, 293 Fahrenheit.
So he cooks the sugar to 293. He cooked the honey to 266, and then he took the sugar to 293. God, that's such an annoying way to do it. Damn it.
And then you want to continue on medium speed. And I'm going to switch the whisk for the paddle attachment. It's still pretty warm. Now I am going to add my warm nuts.
Okay, we already watched this. So he went from the whip to the... I want to watch something a little off topic.
Let's start with sponge toffee. It's so much fun to make. And don't you just love eating it? An important tip when you're making toffee is get all your ingredients organized and ready, because once you start cooking that sugar, you can't focus on anything else but that sugar. I'm gonna pour 1.5 tablespoons of honey into a cup and then just put that by the stove because I need to add that halfway through the cooking process. Now, to really get that spongy effect, you need to add baking soda. So I'm getting that ready too. 5 teaspoons. It really does take a lot, but this makes a big recipe.
Yeah, that was...
There we go. And something I've discovered that really helps to froth up the baking soda is adding a little cream of tartar. I mix in 1/2 teaspoon.
Makes sense.
I just stir it into the baking soda here.
So she made baking
And because
powder.
cream of tartar is an acidity, as soon as it hits the liquid sugar, when I pull it off the stove, boom, it immediately starts foaming up.
But the sugar has...
It just guarantees you get a perfect, even frothiness all the way through that sponge toffee as you're stirring it. So I have that ready, and now it's time to measure the ingredients into the pot. I like to start with a cup of water.
Okay.
With the water at the bottom of the pot, I know the sugar will melt evenly. Okay, toffee is toffee. It's candy, so it takes a lot of sugar. 3.5 cups.
Whoa.
There we go.
Just weigh it out.
And to get the right
700
set
grams.
and consistency in the sponge toffee, you also need corn syrup. I use golden corn syrup. That way you get a nice color in your sponge toffee. And it's a full 1.5 cups. It's the little simple tips that count when it comes to making a good sponge toffee. Now, this is an easy tip.
Uh-oh.
Don't do anything. You don't want to stir your mixture here. Just take it over to the heat and put it on
Hot
high.
tip, baby.
The reason you don't stir it is that the sugar could crystallize. I'll boil the sugar without stirring until it reaches about 284 Fahrenheit. And I use my candy thermometer to make sure I hit that temperature. All right.
304?
There it is. I've hit 284, which is the point where I add the honey.
Okay.
It's amazing how the small measurement really imparts a beautiful honey flavor.
But why do you wait?
Now, to bring it to the perfect temperature, I cook it up to 300. So I just let it go.
I would just
don't
put
need to
that
stir
all
anymore.
together.
And it doesn't take long. I'm almost there
Cook
now.
it to 300.
Ooh, 300.
Which is like what? She went over 300.
Now, very carefully, take it off the heat. You can work over your stovetop if you wish.
Let's go, lady.
Set this here on a trivet.
Chop, chop.
I have my pan already set. It's a 9 by 13 pan greased.
Okay,
and I've lined it with parchment.
Your sugar's
with parchment
cooling.
coming up the sides. This grows that much, it'll actually grow over the pan.
Okay, let's go.
Now, this is where I have to work quickly. I'm going to sift in the baking soda and cream of tartar over the top.
It's not even bubbling anymore.
And then stirring very quickly with a wooden spoon because it doesn't conduct the heat.
Okay.
Get that baking soda in there so it's well blended. You want to stop stirring after a point.
What point?
And now I get
I guess when it's
right
done.
into my pan.
Look at that. Plop, 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 plop.
This is the best part about making sponge toffee. Look at that. And you'll see that over the next 15 minutes, it grows up, and as it starts cooling, you will find it sinks in the middle. But don't worry, it won't collapse.
Sorry.
Now,
Guys,
I'm
I've just
set
stoned.
this aside. And because that sugar was so hot, 300 degrees, it takes at least 2 hours to cool down completely.
You can't hear me?
And once it's cooled,
I didn't change
ta-da,
anything, you guys.
There it is.
I don't know what to do.
The great thing about sponge toffee is in an airtight
touch a
container,
thing.
it can keep for weeks. So you can make a big batch and have it on hand.
Sorry, you guys.
It looks like it's going to be heavy.
Madam Jab,
really,
you're so funny.
It's amazing how light it is and sturdy. But you can
Someone
hear it's kind
send
of
a
hollow.
super chat. That's right. I would have noticed. I got
And then
distracted
just
by the
take something
candy.
like the end of a rolling
Is she
pin.
still too
and
loud?
just crack away at it. And break those pieces to reveal
Is that too loud
that
still?
sponge toffee center. The little
Let's just
crumbs
put
are
it
the best
here.
bits to eat, in my mind. But
Sorry, you
big
guys.
bits, I break into pieces.
Okay, I see you telling me it's too loud. Listen, one day it's too loud, one day it's too quiet. You're never happy. Wait, well, I missed the whole fucking shit because I was getting yelled at and I didn't even see. This looks terrible.
Break those pieces to reveal that sponge toffee center. The little crumbs are the best.
You know
bits to
what?
eat,
That's
in
what
my
you
mind.
get.
But the big bits, I break into
How's
pieces.
that?
There you go. Just in a bowl.
Okay, I want to watch this. Wow. Sugar. Crunchy bar. I fucking love a crunchy bar, Breeze Tones. I love a crunchy bar. We could do a crunchy bar. Should we we'll let the Patreon decide what chocolate bar we're gonna make on Saturday. But it's chocolate bar time. It's to temperature. Wow, look how perfect that looks. See how quickly they're working? Rubber spatula. You don't need to use a wooden spoon. You can use a rubber spatula if it's a high temperature rubber spatula. And then they're adding baking soda. Because the honey and look at, there you go. Beautiful. Look at that. Straight into the pan. I love it. I want to go and eat this sugar candy milk tea. Wow. Doesn't that look nice? What's that? Scones? What the fuck? Is that the toffee? What is that? I want that. What the hell is this? That looks amazing. Just wait. They're doing something wild. Okay, that's some kind of sauce, right? That's not the cake toffee. Maybe it is. With like a scone. Yeah, it's hard. So it's like with a scone. I bet that's so good with a nice bitter coffee. I want that. I want it. Okay, I want to see this really quickly. Oh no, are we gonna get in trouble? PBS.
Sponge candy. A delicate yet crunchy toffee confection covered in chocolate. This delectable treat is known around the world for its distinct texture.
Variations come with and without chocolate. Honeycomb from Australia, sponge toffee from Canada, sea foam from the Pacific Northwest, berry food from Chicago, hokey pokey from New Zealand, and cinder toffee from the UK. But here in Buffalo, New York, we call it sponge candy, and we can't get enough of the stuff.
Me neither.
While the precise origin of sponge candy remains unknown,
I don't know how we got onto
confectioners
sponge
like
candy,
Fowler's
but
in
we're
Western
going
New York
with it.
have been making sponge candy for over a century. There's a lot of buffalo love for this
Shortbread,
toffee
maybe
treat.
a shortbread.
So much so that the city declared September 21st National Sponge Candy Day.
Wow.
And sponge candy is quite possibly
Wow.
the sweetest way to explore chemistry.
Okay. Science. Are we gonna get in trouble?
Take a look under the chocolate exterior. This candy is filled with tiny bubbles.
Seems like we're okay.
Like most toffees, you start by boiling sugar. But by adding a special ingredient or two, you set off a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
And this chemical reaction gives off the gas that blows those bubbles.
Hokey
But what is a
pokey
chemical
ice cream?
reaction? We have to start by thinking about matter. The
Yeah.
stuff that makes everything.
Yeah, let's think about
Matter
it.
refers to anything that has mass and takes up space.
Cool.
You and I are made of matter. And
Yeah,
so
we
are
are.
books, desks, your pet dog, even
Weed.
the air.
Und this is ein Atom. Join together.
All matter is made up of tiny particles called
That was
atoms.
kind of offensive.
When atoms are joined together, they create a molecule. As of 2020, there are 118 different types of atoms. We call these types elements, and you may
Wow.
have heard of some of them before, like
Yes.
helium, oxygen, or carbon.
Yes.
Sometimes matter can change, and there are two
Wow.
types of changes.
I change matter.
Physical and chemical.
Wow.
In a physical change, the matter changes state. There are many different states
Gas
of matter, but we
to
usually
liquid.
focus on these three: solid, liquid, and gas.
Solid gas.
When a physical change happens, it doesn't change the atoms or molecules, and those changes are usually reversible. What happens when you melt some ice? You
You're
get
changing
water.
a solid
Now, imagine
to a
taking that water
liquid.
and putting it into the freezer.
You're gonna turn
It'll
it
go back to
to a
ice.
solid.
It doesn't change the molecules.
No.
So it's a physical change.
Okay.
Chemical changes do change the
Change the molecule.
For example, take this classic chemical
Decarboxylation.
reaction, baking soda and vinegar. Everyone's seen the volcano trick. We start off with a powder, sodium bicarbonate, and a liquid, acetic acid. When they
Acetic
combine,
acid.
they create something new. A gas, carbon dioxide, and a brand new substance called sodium acetate. But how do I turn the carbon dioxide and the sodium acetate back into vinegar and baking soda? I can't, because
You
it's
cannot.
a chemical change.
Yeah.
When we cook or digest food, it undergoes chemical changes too.
Wow.
Once a raw egg is cooked, you can't make it raw again. Chemical changes aren't reversible.
No.
Did you know that baking soda will break down and produce bubbles if you add enough heat?
See?
It's called
Heat.
thermal decomposition, and it's the secret to
Thermal
making sponge candy.
decomposition. It has nothing.
Let's head to the kitchen and make a batch.
That's why, like, so she was trying to get that reaction from the carbon, from the not citric acid, from the cream of tartar. But you don't. It's not. It'll react just from the heat.
To make sponge candy, there are a couple of chemical reactions that have to happen. First, we have to turn sugar
Hi, Lauren.
into
We're
toffee.
watching about
So for this experiment
candy.
or recipe, I'm going to combine 2 cups of sugar,
Okay.
a half cup of corn syrup.
Cool.
Oh, look at that. So sticky. And a 1/3 cup of water.
It's just an invert sugar.
So I'm just going to mix that up.
Mix it up,
Oh,
babe.
look at that. Oh, wonderful.
Good job.
Okay, just finishing that up. We're also going to have to put a candy thermometer. You need a candy thermometer for this, so I'm just going to tuck it right in to that mixture. Then we're going to line a square baking dish with some parchment paper, and I've already greased the sides. You need to do that. Keep a tablespoon of baking soda handy. So we're going to need to mix it really quickly to maximize that spongy goodness.
You got to work quick.
Just like professional candy makers.
That's why I was like freaking out. I was like, lady, get that fucking powder into that sugar while it's still hot. You know, baby, that's why you got to put cream of tartar in there because you're working too slowly. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, I've got a mess at my desk.
This mixture over medium heat.
Okay.
Yes, heat.
Heat.
Chemical changes can be
Yeah.
caused or helped along by heat. And this mixture will get hot.
That's what I found
we'll
in my
be heating
cookbook.
it up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Or
How to eat
150
and have a good
Celsius.
time. I found heat.
It may not look like it now,
Is
but there's a
big
lot
factor.
going on in this sugar mixture. The sugar, or sucrose molecule, is a disaccharide, which means it's made up of 2 molecules stuck together. So these 2 monosaccharides are glucose and fructose. When you heat the sucrose molecule to the right temperature, it breaks apart and forms caramel. And this process is called, well, caramelization. We can see these changes as the sugar turns from white to yellow and then brown. We could thank caramelization for the wonderful flavor of our sponge candy.
Yeah.
By raising the temperature of the liquid, you can force more sugar to dissolve and create a super saturated liquid. As a supersaturated sucrose liquid cools, the sugar molecules will try to crystallize back into solid molecules. This is where we can interfere and prevent crystallization from happening with our baking soda. All right, now that our mixture has reached 300 degrees, prepare your...
Breeze Tones. Honest admission, sugar consumption like this scares the jeeps out of me. I know I'm in the minority. It's weird. I feel like there's someone walking around. It's creeping me out.
Yourselves.
You're not in the minority. Sugar is bad for you. No one's going to deny that. I hate to cut this short, but I just want to go check something out and feel like I need to go for various reasons. But I want to say before I go, thank you to Christian and Pete for the super chats. And if you have not pre-ordered my cookbook, I'm sorry to cut this short, but my stomach is bothering me and I need to take some medicine, take some Pepto. I'm going to put this, todo es bien, no te preocupes. Necesito ir. Don't be scared. I'm fine. Oh, wait. That's with Bong Bong. God damn it. This is with Bong Bong. It's right here. Anyway, here is my cookbook. Oh, wait. No. Shoot. This chat is like... I have to refresh my page. Oh, wait. There's my cookbook. You didn't change the vibe. I just like heard something and want to go check it out, I'll let you guys know in the club chat on the Patreon. This is my cookbook. If you haven't pre-ordered it, please pre-order it. It means a lot to me. I'm going to roll the credits. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. See you Saturday, 1:20 p.m. Pacific.